Hi, my name is Andre, and thanks for checking out Synthisophy. What exactly is Synthisophy? Synthisophy is integrating the wisdoms of history into present culture. Let's take a look at the roots of Synthisophy. The first root is synthesis, represented by S-Y-N-T-H. And synthesis is integrating, putting things together to make a whole. The second root is H-I-S. H-I-S stands for history. History is everything that has happened in the past. The third root is Sophy. S-O-P-H-Y. That root is in the word philosophy. The Greek root Sophy means wisdom, knowledge. It means embracing knowledge and truth, like science, which is the study of the real world based on fact and truth. So Synthisophy then is scientifically integrating the wisdoms of history into our present culture. Let's take a look now at the symbol and a couple of publications on Synthisophy. Here's the symbol. In this symbol, the sphere represents the earth. Black represents carbon. Carbon is considered the living atom. White represents truth. Green represents life. Blue represents water and sky. And the red represents sunlight and energy. Synthisophy first appeared in Skole, the Journal of Alternative Education, in the summer of 1995. Synthisophy appears in the Cyclopedic Education Dictionary, published in 1998, with this definition: Synthisophy, the integration of socially pertinent information derived from the study of history into present culture. A summary of chapters 1 through 15 on Synthisophy was published in the Research Association for Interdisciplinary Studies in August of 2020. A summary of chapters 16 through 30 on Synthisophy was published in the Research Association for Interdisciplinary Studies in October 2020. What is the mission of Synthisophy? The mission of Synthisophy is to depolarize the nation. We presently have two social political poles, the far right and the far left, with little in the middle. Here at Synthisophy, we are centrist. Here's some history to put this in context. Because of the advent of social media on the internet and the 24/7 news cycle on television, we have become polarized. There have been three major revolutions in human history. The agricultural revolution around 10,000 BC, which led to civilization. The industrial revolution, which occurred in the late 1700s. And the digital revolution, with social media and the internet, that we're now in. Television first appeared in the United States in 1928. From there, by the 1940s until the 1980s, there were three major broadcasting networks: ABC, CBS, and NBC. These three networks provided morning and evening news, trying to present unbiased information to help society. In 1987, the FCC eliminated the Fairness Doctrine, which required broadcasters to cover controversial issues in a balanced fashion, providing information both for and against any political issue. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, cable news networks like CNN, Fox, MSNBC, and others started broadcasting news 24/7. Such major networks now appear to appeal to the far right or the far left in their biased presentation in order to increase viewership, increase their advertising rates, and make more money. The internet and social media blossomed in the early 2000s, which now provides information at our fingertips. It is quite easy to have any political opinion, do a search, Go to your preferred websites that Google has algorithmically biased you to, and instantly find information that supports that opinion. This approach is called confirmation bias, which we'll be getting into more detail in later chapters. So the digital revolution and the advent of the internet and social media and the 24/7 news cycle have led to a polarized society. This polarization is reflected in Congress, in which there is little cooperation between Democratic and Republican parties. The parties of the left and right in the House and Senate have become insular and vehemently oppose each other. This polarization in the House started 25 years ago, right along with the advent of the internet, social media, and the digital age. Citizens are the crux of democracy. An educated and well-informed citizenry is vital for the survival of a democratic republic. As Benjamin Franklin said after exiting the Constitutional Convention and was asked what sort of government the delegates had created, his answer was, "We've given you a republic. Can you keep it?" The mission of Synthisophy is to depolarize the nation and to answer Franklin's question in the affirmative. Yes, we can.